think what we're going to do, because we've talked a lot about family and your relatives, is we're going to kind of make a sandtray about your family and the holidays and what that looks like to you.
Okay.
Okay?
I knew right from the beginning that we needed counseling services for our students and their families, because our goal was to remove any barriers to learning that would prevent them from achieving the goals that we had for them.
There are things that are impact the students' ability to learn. So when we have the counseling services, they are able to go a little bit deeper into some of the lives of the students, and they are able to pinpoint some of the problems.
Counseling provides them the opportunity to vent and talk about themselves in the way that I can't in a classroom with 30 students.
But this, look, you still have this one right here, -8.
The schools are getting more and more challenging academically, and I feel that all of these pressures really affect children and really affect their developmental process on figuring out who they are and doing well in school.
And if a child is feeling psychologically traumatized or bothered psychologically by something that's going on, then that becomes a barrier to learning. So we knew right at the onset we needed to have mental health counselors for our students.
I think it's probably how he kind of feels each day that his emotions are changing and whether he feels strong enough to.
So we hired Christine Sartaguda, who was the one that brought this to me. Could we build a robust program that would allow counseling interns and have them serve the students? And I thought, what a great opportunity. Not only are we serving the counseling students who are getting their clinical hours, but we're getting a team of individuals who are qualified and who are able to spend time with our students.
We talked about how you wrote a paper about your uncle and some things he's going through.
The counselors who work with our students are graduate students in a marital and family therapy program. They're under close supervision under licensed clinicians, and they receive a variety of trainings to enhance their skills to become great therapists.
The opportunity that a counselor provides a child to listen to issues, to help identify issues, to talk through communication strategies, just to be a supportive adult who believes in them and who reminds them of that on a regular basis is really tremendous and can have a huge impact on that child.
You know, when we need the support, they're there in a second's notice, and they're always willing to support with the students and sit with parent meetings and sit with us while we wait and help a student out with any issues that they're having. I think it's definitely been such a blessing, and the counselors have worked really hard to make sure that they are doing everything they can for those students.
So also to help the client communicate with their teachers what they're going through. And
Counselors work with students in a variety of different therapies. Some of our counselors work with the students using games. It's a nice way for the students to relax in session while still processing with a therapist. So they can go outside, play basketball while talking, or they may work indoors while still processing their issues. The counselor will work with a tray of miniatures and an actual sand tray. And what they do with the students is ask the student to create their world.
What I would like you to do is make me a picture of the holidays.
There was little props that they had, and they would let me build how I feel. And it would be like little people and houses and all that, and I would build how I'm feeling right now, like if it will be a happy moment, a happy neighborhood, or if it's like something happened to that neighborhood, I'll be feeling maybe sad or something.
Draw any size circle that you like, wherever you like on the paper.
But I do like art a lot. I draw a lot with my counselor and at my house when I have extra time or when I'm feeling like not normal maybe. I just draw out how I feel.
And what word did you choose?
Happy.
She believes in herself today due to, I guess, her self-esteem going up, throughout the counseling process. So on that, I believe she's tapped right well within herself, or has somebody that she can count on to go and share whatever's bothering her or she's struggling with at the moment.
This year, she's been an A student. She does all her work. She really tries hard. She gives it her best effort, and she understands that it's going to require work, and so whatever counseling has taught her, it's helped her to perform better in school, which in turn raises her self-esteem.
We were focusing on coping skills, calming skills, things to get him through the everyday life of his mother being sick.
Back in January, I was diagnosed with cancer. And then we were going through, me and him and the whole family through a, rough time. And it was kind of shocking for him. And so I felt that he needed the extra help for the counseling.
I met with his mother a few times. Both of his parents were very supportive and loving and caring and spent a great deal of time with him.
At the house, we try to support him as best as we can, in those situations. But as well, the school has helped a lot. They really gave us a lot of support, gave Edson a lot of support, and I feel that it's done really good for him.
We're focusing on letting him express himself safely without any pressures of school.
We play games, and then we talk about our lives and what's happening.
I hope that someday, when he does graduate, that he wants to work for Pixar. And I'm hoping that, all his hopes will, that's my hope too, that he, proceeds with that.
Obviously, he's in a little bit of shock. Teachers have been really responsive. I know that they are allowing him to take things at his own pace appropriately, and he's just kind of trudging along a little bit right now and trying to get through the first few months. So I do expect him to hopefully move forward after this trauma has happened to him, and he's a good kid, he's a good student, so I really hope that we're able to help him grieve in a healthy way so he can succeed.
One success story is a student that we had who received counseling in high school. She was able to work through a variety of different issues and was really inspired by the counseling program and the therapists that she worked with.
She explained to me the process of the counseling session and what I was going to get out of it. And then after a few sessions, I felt really good and I felt very motivated
and was really inspired by the counseling program and the therapists that she worked with. That she went on to get her bachelor's in psychology.
And then after I graduated from Santa Cruz, I started doing some translating work with some of the counselors here at the PUC schools, and seeing like the dynamics between like the families and just seeing how the therapy brought them closer together. I decided that what I wanted to do was pursue my master's in marriage and family therapy, which is why right now I'm currently at USC doing my master's there.
Because it's all coming down from this one person and going across, or from whatever direction.
The clinical counseling program here at PUC started off just working with PUC students, and it has now expanded, and we are working now with contract charter schools, serving Compton all the way to Canoga Park and going national to New York. So the counseling program is definitely helping a lot of people out there.
I cannot commend Christine and her staff enough on the exemplary work that she's done. You know, the old saying is it takes a village to raise a child, and indeed the counseling program is a very critical and important part of that village.
What I believe is that this program is really part of the fabric of who PUC is. It's not an added program, it is who we are. It lives and breathes in everything that we do, and so as we grow, the program will grow naturally because it's who PUC is.
If you have a child or know someone who has a child who's having emotional problems, contact your office staff at your PUC school and complete a referral form. At PUC, we are here to help and support you.